Christian. I'm an associate professor for strategic management at the School for Design Strategies at Parsons, which is part of the NewSchool in New York City. And there I mentor students in their final year, guiding them to develop a project that should connect them to the professional endeavors after the completion of their studies. This video should be a quick introduction of myself and an overview of my background, and explain a bit my ambition of this online master course in design research that we will spend together in this fall semester. So I joined Parsons in 2011, and together with colleagues I developed this master in strategic design and management that is now refined by the current directors, and all of us that teach the various sections in this master also reviewed the BBA, Bachelor in Business Administration and Design Entrepreneurship courses for more art-focused programs and fashion systems. So academia is also a place of intense and partially insane politics, so I enjoyed it as well. I represented my school at the Parsons Faculty Council and then became a senator and represent Parsons at the University Senate, and recently I was elected to represent the whole university faculty at the Budget and Finance Liaison, where I work with leadership on a new budget model and innovation programs for our university. I'm not really an academician. I come from industry and from consulting. My background is in industrial design. I studied in Milan, and I'd say I was very lucky that I could participate in evolving design during the 90s and over the past decade, as I could experience the evolution from seeing design as a more comprehensive profession that looks at the product service system, to then the interaction design, where we designed the interaction with a product. We had a lot of technology to play with and develop products that had no precedence and needed to work with the input from various disciplines and competences. That was in the mid-90s. And it was designers that led and orchestrated those developments, and this is really where design thinking evolved. To what we call today collective intelligence. I'm very passionate about that. I'm passionate about engaging people to participate, to share a piece from themselves through the project with the world, and use our methodology as a catalyzer. In my professional practice, I also mentor executives in developing an innovation culture for the corporation, but more specifically to place innovation competencies across the organization and communication models in order to make sure that the methods lead to tangible results. And I also mentor professionals in shaping their careers. So I really come from the startup world and radical innovation and the new, but I realized that more and more of my clients are more traditional companies, maybe in this post-new market economy. So traditional companies that have a very solid core product, like for instance the automotive industry, and that realize that there are other areas and other factors that will impact their future success. So other areas that they're not necessarily competent in, that's not part of their expertise, like for instance social innovation, urban development. So the question is, how can we integrate, how can we approach, understand and integrate those areas to make sure that the corporate strategies are successful also for the future. There are also banks that start to realize that money is not only numbers, but it's the reward for what we're doing at the beginning of everything. And in theory, there's a huge pool and potential of service offerings, but for now, design thinking is still understood and used to improve their platforms. And but I see that more and more students that come from programs like ours become design innovation strategists, and that is good to see. I have lived and worked in many different countries. I moved 15 times, 6 countries, 3 continents. And so I'm very interested in cultural factors and cultural content that can impact and influence in a positive way economic development if there is leeway given and if there is room for expression. And I'm very interested in helping and contributing to unveil this potential. So for me, doing what I'm doing, mentoring many different backgrounds. We are the most international university in the United States, and our program allows the students from all possible backgrounds, as long as you bring in expertise and some experience in your field. Allows me to apply design thinking in 360 degrees, and this is very rewarding because I see that it can catalyze and strategize and also make predictable and calculable new strategies in a very efficient way. Now, we do that online, and I know that this should be different, just in a way that, for instance, Wikipedia is different from an encyclopedia on a shelf. It's alive, it lives by contributions from many people that also refine and evolve the contents. And in the same way, an online class should not be a translation from an on-site class with desk crits just online. So I would like to unveil a little bit and come across something unexpected with you, and to do so I will try to keep a balance of a clear structure that focuses on the various models that we need to apply, and leeway that allows the individual interpretation. And I would also expect from you that you apply that in an individual way and push it further. It's a master's class. And so this is really it. I see you in Canvas when we start with our first classes, and then individually throughout the course. And I would invite you to do the same, to give me a quick introduction of who you are and what your project and your aims are, and we'll take it from there. Thank you.